Hey guys, what's up? This is my breakdown for the new Oppenheimer trailer. So the first trailer for the new Christopher Nolan movie Oppenheimer just released, and I'm going to be breaking down the trailer. Now, this movie is about Robert Oppenheimer, who invented the atomic bomb, right? So I don't know a whole ton about the history of that, but all I know is that Christopher Nolan's directing. It has a stacked cast. Let me read the cast out. It's absolutely it's stacked. It's Cillian Murphy starring as Robert Oppenheimer, Robert Downey Jr., Emily Blunt, Florence Pugh, Rami Malek, Jack Quaid, Matt Damon, Josh Peck, Kenneth Branagh, Dane DeHaan, and Alden Ehrenreich. Now, that's a fucking stacked cast, and Christopher Nolan is such a great director. I have not loved all of his films. I love Interstellar. That's like my favorite film of his. I haven't seen Inception. I like Tenet. I didn't love it, but I liked it. The Dark Knight films I've not seen in a long time, but I remember liking them. I do need to rewatch them because they are so like culturally relevant, and that's all anybody's ever talking about still, and they're still seen by other people as some of the best comic book films of all time. So I do need to see them again. But yeah, Christopher Nolan is a great director. Interstellar is one of my favorite movies, and he's the director of that. I thought that movie was phenomenal. So yeah, with this director and with this cast, I'm super excited about this movie. This trailer, it looked dark. It looked, it didn't give us. Okay, the story itself doesn't like lend itself to like a trailer breakdown, right? But like, the story itself is obvious as to what it is. If you know the story of how the atomic bomb was invented, then you know what the movie's going to be about. I don't know how like the specifics, right? But I know that Robert Oppenheimer was the inventor of the atomic bomb. That's all I know. And yeah, but the trailer looks amazing. The visuals look great. There's amazing visuals, amazing cinematography. I can just tell that the acting is just going to be phenomenal, and I think Cillian Murphy might get a nomination for this, just based off the trailer, because you can tell. I mean, like, and he's going to have to do a lot to hold up his own in this movie with the stacked cast that he has to, go up against. I don't want to say go up against, that he has to play off of. He's going to have to do like a amazing job to get nominated, and I think he will, because he's a great actor. Peaky Blinders, which I've seen like the first season, I think, a long time ago, like when it first came out, and I haven't seen him in a whole lot of other stuff, right? But I know that he's great because like everybody says he's great. I've seen the first season of Peaky Blinders. I saw it ages ago. There was something else that I saw him in that I can't think of that I really liked him in. Oh, well, he was in A Quiet Place too, which he was great in A Quiet Place too, but he's the other stuff. Anyway, so yeah, he's a great actor. I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see Robert Downey Jr. in a role that isn't Doolittle, because that was terrible. I was excited for Doolittle because it was his first role coming off of Iron Man, and Doolittle was just awful. So I'm excited to see him do something that's different to what he's done previously, and something that actually seems like it might be good. I'm excited to see Florence Pugh, who's just been on fire lately. I mean, she's had Don't Worry Darling, she's had The Wonder, she's had Black Widow, she was in Hawkeye, she's got Thunderbolts coming up, she's in Dune 2, and she's also in this. I mean, and she also has another movie coming out which I don't know the name of, but she is just like on fire right now. She's doing so much stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to see her. The trailer was great. It really got me excited for this movie. You can tell it's going to be very serious. Well, I wouldn't expect it to be a comedy, but very dark, very like the tone of it. You can tell that the Robert Oppenheimer, Cillian Murphy's character, he's going to be struggling with like, what have I created? Should humanity even have access to something this destructive? And it's going to be very serious. It's going to be very dark. It's going to be very like sort of an exploration of human emotion, and it's hard. I'm not a fucking philosopher or whatever, but you can just tell this is going to be deep and emotional, and I'm ready for it. You can tell by the visuals that it's a Christopher Nolan movie. I mean, he has specific visuals, right? But you can definitely tell that it's a Christopher Nolan movie based on the visuals, which are great. So yeah, this trailer looks really good. I'm not familiar with the story of Robert Oppenheimer, but I know that this is going to be really good. It comes out next year, I think. obviously it comes out next year. I'm not sure when though. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. I will be seeing it, and I will hopefully be able to do a review of it if I get to see it in time. But yeah. So Christopher Nolan's last movie was Tenet. I did not like that. Well, I didn't love it. I liked it. It was okay. Very, very confusing. I don't know if it's just me who was very confused by a lot of the stuff in it. But yeah, he's directed one of my favorite movies. I trust Christopher Nolan with this. I think he's gonna do a bang up job. Interstellar is like one of the best sci-fi movies ever made, and I don't say that lightly, because I'm a really big fan of like sci-fi space movies, and that is like one of the best ones. The sheer visuals in that movie are amazing, but visuals obviously don't make a movie, but just the emotion, okay, this is not about Interstellar, but that movie is so great. But yeah, it just speaks to what a great director he is, and you know, this is going to be like an Academy level movie. You can just tell. This is just me raving about the trailer. I also liked how in the trailer there was moments that were intercut with like little close-ups or little like slow motion explosions and stuff like that. I thought that was cool. And also, Christopher Nolan is like, you know, famously not a big fan of CGI. I mean, like obviously in instances where he needs to use it, like in Interstellar, he'll use it, but he doesn't really like it. And what I'm seeing on Twitter and stuff is that he actually detonated a real atomic bomb for this movie. He didn't use CGI for the, maybe, I don't know if it was for all of them, but there was one instance where he didn't use CGI for an atomic bomb, and he actually detonated one, which is, you know, is that very dangerous and irresponsible and, like, you know, not good for the environment or whatever? Yeah, but at the same time, like, we get to see a real nuclear bomb detonated in this film, which I'm very, very excited for. It's going to be so great. I mean, you could say that that's like pretentious, like he could easily, you know, have a more safer option for the crew and cast by using CGI, but you know, directors of this level really want a sense of realism, it seems. So I can understand why he did that, even though if it does put like, I'm sure there were safety measures, but by the sounds of it, it sounds insane. Imagine how insane it would be to be on that set and see that happen. Yeah, that'd just be crazy. But anyway, Cillian Murphy's going to do a great job. He's a great actor. Robert Downey Jr. is going to be great. I'm pretty sure he is like the not co-lead, but like the sort of second under Cillian Murphy in this movie. I don't know what the other roles are though. Like who is Emily Blunt playing? Who is Josh Peck and Rami Malek and Florence Pugh? Who are they playing? I don't know, but I'm very excited. This is a stacked cast. Like, I actually can't believe how stacked this cast is. Like, so many A-listers, so many great actors. I can't imagine this movie being a failure. Well, then again, Babylon and Amsterdam are, you know, have great directors. Well, Babylon more so than Amsterdam, but they have great directors and great cast, and they flopped. So you never know. But this movie's gonna be great. I can just tell. Anyway, that's it for this breakdown. Let me know your thoughts on the trailer down below in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this video down below in the comments. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Go check out my other reviews, my other breakdowns, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.